I don't know why, but I'm feeling so good, like I want the whole wood. I'm not gonna put on a t-shirt today. Feel like getting me sweeter today. I make her smile, I make her laugh, laugh, laugh. I make her dance, I make her wine, wine, wine. If you feel like getting down, come to me, God. Feel like touching down, dance to me.
I'm seated in a Subaru Forester. This is the 2008 model, yeah. This is one of the comfortable Subarus, I can confirm. It's one of those comfortable Subarus that I think I would invest my money. But it doesn't come cheap. Buy it used and you'll spend about 27 million shillings and probably above if you want a good one. I think, I don't know the bond price right now, but it's a very lovely car. This is one of the comfortable ones. It has the EJ20 engine. One thing I love about this particular one, this is the one that you guys were buying last year. For the guys that were buying the Subaru, this is the one you guys were buying. It has two modes. It has the auto manual. You can actually drive it manually. Now I'm using the auto manual, but yeah. And then it has only 4 gears though when you go to the auto manual mode, and then you can take it back to the automatic mode. But this is almost not a Subaru. You see the suspension, we are hitting the humps, but it feels like we are hitting it in a Kawundo. And then someone was asking me why I think there are so many Subarus on the road right now, because these are no longer even Subarus. They are not they are not creating performance cars anymore. They are creating cars that give you an overall experience of comfort. And I think that they are putting in a bit of fuel efficiency as well, because this particular Subaru right now, it's driving in the economy mode, right? That means it's saving a bit of fuel. It's giving me an average of 6.5 kilometers per liter according to its calculations. And for a 2-liter engine, I find that that's normal. So someone was asking me if a Harrier, the old model 2.2 liter, is giving them 7 kilometers. It's normal. It's very normal because this is a 2-liter Subaru. The EJ20 is giving me 6.5 liters average, which means that if you got a 2.5 liter Subaru, which has the EJ25, it will probably be giving you 5. You get. But among other things, fuel consumption is also made by so many other things, like the health of the plugs, the coils, air cleaner and all. But this particular one right now is giving you an average of 6.5 liter. Now this is one, you see the car radio that this thing has. These Subaru guys have no chills. As long as it gives, let's just feel the performance. 70, 80, 90. Woo! Yeah, so now I just want us to look at this car and explore it. Let me just get a place where we can do that. But the 2008 model Subaru nkonye mugendo gule we yagale. And of course now you know the fuel consumption. And by the way, the average doesn't change, which means this is probably normal. So for the guys that want to buy Subarus in Amazimba wala muri numbers the guys are Namavundu, Mazimba Bobo, the 2-liter Subaru is probably something that you should not be looking at. Probably Gulayoka Impreza, Kaizo Kwake Kamoroka Koino Kugula, Kaizo Kwa like 10 to 12 kilometers per liter. But this particular one is for still, it gives a, you know the Subaru has something. But again, you drive it and you feel like you're driving something. I just want to now watch where can I park to explore and get motorcade. Oh yeah, you almost literally don't feel the potholes. You guys, I love the interface. I love how the dashboard is made. I love the feel of the seats. Yeah. This is not the normal Subaru. It is all true. Bench. This particular one actually makes you feel comfortable. I think now we to say we can probably explore our car. You have to border to Subaru. Kari, let me just get a spot here. Udia, those are potholes, and you literally cannot. Woo, let's just feel this. Whenever the way it even takes the corners, the turns, it is very stable on the road. Now I understand when the Subaru guys actually talk about stability of the Subaru on the road. Mwe, tetuseko ekuno jerikoma. I actually I'm actually thinking this is the gate that goes to Zero Prison. Let me just stand here. We explore the car. Now, like I said, this is the 2008 model. Come. You see, it looks really lovely. It's almost like it's not a normal Subaru. I just love the finish. It's not the cheap finish like the Subaru that came earlier. Of course, now this person put seat covers here, but if you took this off, you realize that yes, they are cloth. They're not leather, but still it's not the cheap leather that you'll find literally anywhere. And yes, they made some effort of putting something there. And still when you look in the rear, it's also as comfortable. Yes, the driver's seat is comfortable, but even here, and you have plenty of leg room for the guys that are really tall. You have plenty of leg room for you to sit in. And then you have the handles as normal, because this is a Subaru. When you sit in the rear, definitely then you have to hold yourself banga baduka. It's much more comfortable than the Subaru that came before, much more comfortable than the XT, much more comfortable than the other one. I don't like the knob SC controls, but this is typical of Subaru. It's macho manly, so this is okay. And when you look at it, the interior very comfortable. You sit in here, and people of all heights can actually use it. The short and of course the tall, like me. It has a bigger boot, but even better, the seats can fold. For the guys that saying the seats can fold back in front, and then you have even more space to put your luggage in case you go to the airport. And then this thing even gives you a charging spot. You can put here your USB charger and all that, and then you can even include more switches here, and this side it gives you the same thing. And you have places to hang your luggage, your suit, the suit bags, both on this side and this side. So basically, this is a car that was made to take you places and all. Now let's look at the engine. Like I said, this has the EJ20 engine, very good. Now the EJ20 has almost been tested all around. This is one of the reliable ones. It's literally on oil in almost every Subaru car. Let me start it. Give the power. Now, one of the things I like about the Subaru is the drag that comes with you starting the engine. If you're used to the cars that start right away, you may even feel but that's how the Subaru starts. I think that's the pull that comes, the effect that comes with the Boxer engine. Now, let me drive it a little bit for you to know what we mean when we talk about the 2008 Subaru Forester. It doesn't feel like too much responsibility. One of the reasons why I don't like SUVs is that the SUVs give you a lot of responsibility. Everyone expects you to have a lot of responsibility on the road, but with this Subaru, my God, there is a way it hits the potholes that is really lovely. You would love it. So if you're trying to buy a Subaru that you're not cautious about fuel consumption, but you're also cautious about the comfort, this is one of the Subarus that are comfortable. I don't know about the rest, but I'm thinking this is like the best version of the Subaru that is comfortable. I've been able to sit in an XT which wasn't that comfortable. I sat in the X20 which wasn't that comfortable. I've sat in the Legacy, which I hope to do very soon, was also very comfortable. But this, for now, I feel like it's the beginning of comfort when you decide to buy a Subaru. I am sure you would enjoy having a ride in this car again. Hoping. Let's talk a little bit more about the Subaru Forester 2008 model. Now, people have constantly said that I'm negative about the Subaru, Sijagara, Bichi. I think I've found my Subaru. I think this is the Subaru that I'm going to drive if I end up driving a Subaru. It doesn't feel like you're driving a Subaru. It doesn't have that exaggerated feel of a Subaru, yet it's actually a Subaru. It feels like it's a Land Cruiser, yet it's not a Land Cruiser. It feels like it's a Kauno, yet it's not a Kauno. It feels like it's a VW Touareg, but it's not a Touareg. It feels like it's a Mercedes-Benz, but then it's not. So I think I found myself the love of my life in Subaru, the 2008, until I drive a later model. Let's feel it. Woo-hoo! Lovely, 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 lovely. So, for the love of cars and my team, peace.